Today we got two of the greatest hunters in all of fiction going head to head. Predator versus Kraven the Hunter. Who wins? Well, let's find out. Predators are extraterrestrial hunters who possess advanced technology and weapons used to hunt any being they consider worthy prey. They often make trophies of their victims after killing them, and are often known to hunt for sport on Earth, seeing humans as easy prey that are plentiful in numbers. Now, in this fight with an elite predator, which is one that is extremely well respected, has been fighting for centuries, and had to go through a rite of passage by fighting hordes of opponents in an arena. A predator is strong enough to rip off a head or rip out spines, and can easily crumble thick metal security doors with their bare hands. They're fast enough to dodge machine guns and futuristic weapons at point-blank range with ease, although it's been said that the predator actually has to be able to see the prey that's shooting at them. If they're flanked or caught by surprise, then they'll get hit. But don't worry, because predators are more than durable to take it. In the movies, a predator was shot 7 times in the chest with a shotgun and kept on fighting, while in the comics, they've done even more impressive things, like taking 3 or 4 Hellfire missiles and a beating from the Xenomorph Queen. Now, predators are absolute masters at a wide variety of melee and ranged weapons. Some of their known weapons include a shoulder-mounted laser cannon, numerous different wrist gauntlets, a retractable spear blade, throwing disc that can cut through almost anything, and nets of thin mesh that can cut its trapped foe. All the Predator's blades have been shown to easily cut through steel doors before. A Predator has more weapons at their disposal, but elite Predators prefer to hunt with fewer weapons for a better sport. Their suits allow them to see in infrared. They also have a chameleon power that allows them to turn it nearly invisible. Now, predators are unsurpassed in terms of hunting ability. They were able to take down giant alien monsters before, and it's even been said that some hunted the dinosaurs. But then in the other corner of it, Kraven. A famous big game hunter became a mercenary, later developed an intense obsession with restoring honor to his name. Kraven has been known as a major threat for Spider-Man, and leaving a legacy during his demise. Kraven is a very skilled and experienced hunter, and his abilities are world-renowned, to where he might be the world's greatest hunter. Kraven has the ability to keenly study his prey, to find any weakness before making an attack, and because of this, he could fight even the most dangerous animals all by himself. He gained his hunting experience on the African safari, but he's able to analyze any type of environment in order to use it as an advantage over his prey. He's just at home in the urban areas like New York City, as he's in the uncharted areas of the Savage Land. Kraven developed a fighting style that solely focuses on capturing and maintaining an advantage over an opponent. I know it kind of seems like common sense to capture and maintain an advantage over your enemy, but Kraven's been the entire fight looking for that singular advantage and then continuously exploit it. He was also infamous for his nerve punch attack that could even paralyze superpowered opponents. And on top of his fighting skill, Kraven is also an expert in all hunting equipment, although he prefers more tribal hunting equipment like spears, shields, and axes as opposed to more conventional weapons. At first, Kraven was just a normal human, but after digesting a special herb, he was able to lift roughly 2 tons, run up to 16 miles per hour for short sprints at a time, and even heightened his senses. Kraven is big on hunting out of honor, so his gear consists of more tribal weaponry, like the Bantu war club, javelins, bolos, hunting nets, machetes, bowie knives, blowguns, and a custom-made gauntlet that's made from animal claws. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, since these are two of the greatest hunters in all of fiction, I think instead of just a simple fight, it might be more fun to see how these two would do in a hunting situation. More specifically, hunting each other. And just to give a little bit more detail, they'll be hunting each other in the jungle. They'll start about a mile away, and they'll know who they're going up against. So let's figure this out. Let's start by talking about physicality. Predator is definitely superhuman. It's much stronger, faster, and more durable than pretty much any human. They've ragdolled xenomorphs, bent steel doors, tossed buffaloes around, dodged machine gun fire, and I've even taken repeated bullets and shotgun blasts to the face. That is well above humans. However, Kraven isn't just an ordinary human. In fact, you can comfortably say that he's superhuman as well, especially after ingesting a special herb. He's fought directly with Tigra, who can lift over 10 tons, beat Daredevil just a few punches, and actually overpowered Spider-Man for a bit. He's also fast and agile enough to repeatedly fight against Spider-Man, dodge bullets. He's even faster than the eye can track and appears as a blur. Then Kraven is incredibly durable as well. He's taken kicks from an angry and bloodlusted Spider-Man and kept on going, and wasn't really harmed much by a blast from Cyclops. So it really does appear that these two are physical equals, and neither one is going to clearly overpower the other. No, this fight is going to come down to whoever is the better fighter or the better hunter. So right out of the gate, I believe in this environment, Kraven is the better hunter and tracker. He just has so much more experience in the jungle and in the wilderness, and is able to analyze pretty much every environment and use it as an advantage over his prey. And while Predator has experience in foreign lands and has done just fine, and might even have some experience in Earth's jungles, they're still foreign to him. For Kraven, the jungle is home, and he's obviously going to have the home turf advantage because of that. However, Predator might actually have the better gear when it comes to the hunt. That's because he's got a bit more advanced weaponry than Kraven. You see, Kraven is all about hunting out of honor. Actually, they both are, but I'll circle back around to Predator's honor later. And since Kraven hunts out of honor, he prefers more tribal and old school weapons. Predator has plenty of advanced weapons like the shoulder-mounted laser cannon, spear blades, and throwing discs. All these things could injure or even kill Kraven if used correctly. He's also got cloaking devices that turn him nearly invisible, so that he can hide from Kraven and sneak up on him, and the ability to see in infrared, so that Kraven can't hide or sneak up on him. Predator is powerful and a definite threat. However, with all that being said, I believe that Kraven wins this fight. Here's why. For starters, even though Predator can be camouflaged, Kraven's senses are enhanced to superhuman levels, meaning able to smell and hear a foreign alien in an intimately familiar setting, and possibly even see the Predator. Then even though Predator's weapons could possibly kill Kraven from a range, the Predator has missed on occasions before, especially the shoulder-mounted laser cannon. And Kraven is superhumanly agile, and is able to dance around attacks from Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider, and Venom. So he'll definitely be able to dodge attacks from that laser cannon, even if Predator is on target. But this is where Predator's honor comes into play. Because while he could possibly shoot Kraven from a distance, odds are the Predator will see more honor in a close-up and melee fight, considering that is how Kraven usually fights as well. I mean, Predator could have taken down Dutch with a ranged attack, but chose to fight him up close out of honor. I think the same situation happens here, and Kraven wins that fight pretty much every time. Because while Predators have taken down Xenomorphs and even Xenomorph Queens before, like it or not, others have lost to humans, and less than peak humans at that. On the other hand, look at what Kraven has done. He's clashed with Tiger, easily beaten Daredevil, used nerve strikes to go against Beast and Spider-Man, pretty much dominates in his fight against Kane, took down Vermin by himself, who was a villain that required both Spider-Man and Captain America to beat, and even famously hunted down and beat Spider-Man. Kraven is a much more skilled fighter than Predator, is on his home turf in the jungle, is arguably the greatest hunter in the Marvel Universe, maybe even all of fiction, and has enough to take down a Predator and add it to his collection. Kraven the Hunter wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button. More videos just one every single weekday. And I'll see you next time.